Let's welcome Milo Yiannopoulos. We're going to listen to a speaker who many deem controversial, and he's going to question things that we don't often question. And he's also going to talk about, like we mentioned, the recent shockings and the extreme political correctness that is taking over campus.
We all know the pen is mightier than the sword, but who knew that the chalk, the humble stick of chalk, is mightier than a college education?
Your colleges are failing you horribly on this stuff. They aren't just letting social justice warriors get away with it. They're not just waving this stuff through, but they're actively abetting it by funding it. They're using your tuition fees to fund group therapy sessions because a gay man has the wrong opinion. You should be much more forthright as and when you can, when it doesn't endanger your college degrees, to say so. And if people can't cope with a bit of ridicule, people can't cope with a bit of chalk, people can't cope with a bit of criticism, if they seem intent on misrepresenting that as abuse and harassment and racism, it seems to me that the only appropriate response is more of the same.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Will never be defeated. United will never be defeated.
I'm going to write something. Trump!
You're a white male!
That's gonna get washed off. Spread it around, make some love on the pavement. Alright, Bernie, that will work.
We're simply using our free speech to condemn the choice to bring him here. I think people very regularly fall back on free speech as a legal right to get themselves out of conversations about the moral obligations for how they're using their speech.
It's absolutely what democracy looks like. It's the only correct thing they say. They absolutely have a right to protest. They absolutely have a right to their opinion being heard. And I would like for one of them sometime ever to have the balls to show up and debate me on some of those things. However, what they don't do very well is allowing the other points of view to be heard too. Maybe I'm demonstrating my point about how facile it is, and how easy it is, and how ultimately meaningless and unproductive it is. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I precisely do that. Most of the time I don't.